I'd like to invite you today to join me in pausing from your day for just a few minutes. I'm going to guide you through a spiritual practice called the daily Examen. This may be familiar to some of you, particularly if you have a Catholic background. This traces back to St. Ignatius of Loyola and the Jesuits, and it's a way of trying to notice God in your day and where God may be leading you. I'm going to move through this pretty quickly so that you can spend as much or as little time with it as you'd like. Feel free to pause the video if you need more time at any one point in the process here. But I invite you first to find a place to sit, upright but comfortable, and to just place your feet on the floor. Feel the stability of the chair and know that God is holding you as well as the chair. And to let your eyes close and enter a time of prayer with me right now. After a deep breath or two, pray to God, asking for God's light to shine into you and to reveal God's love and character to you today. And then begin looking back in your mind's eye over the past 24 hours. Try as best you can not to focus on the frustrations, maybe the boredom, the things that were undoubtedly going on in your life, but try to note your past day with thanksgiving, to notice where God might have been in your day. And as you reflect over the last 24 hours, I invite you to notice the feelings that are in your mind and in your heart right now. What feelings has the past 24 hours brought up in you today? Then I invite you to focus on just one of those feelings. I invite you to pray from that feeling and ask God to teach you something from that feeling. Ask God where there might be an invitation for your growth or an invitation for you to show love to someone else in response to that feeling. What might God be saying to you in that feeling? After you've spent a few minutes looking back over yesterday and praying through what God might have been doing in your life and where God was showing up, I want you then to look forward to the next 24 hours. If you want to get out your diary or your schedule and take a look at what's happening over the next 24 hours, and try to plan ahead. Where do you expect that God might show up? Where do you expect things to happen for which you might be thankful? Pray that God would be present with you, as we know God always is, and reveal to you these moments of gratitude and of divine presence even as they happen. After you've spent a few minutes praying over the previous day and looking forward to the day to come, I invite you to close by praying the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who've trespassed against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the glory forever and ever. Amen.